Guys, what's going on? It's Powerbang here, bringing you the next war recap. Now, as you can see, we did play a clan called Mexica's Elite. It was not close. They came with more or less two-star strategies. Two-starred most of our bases at the Town Hall 9 level, struggled with the Town Hall 10s, and they had internet bases or forum bases for the most part. They did have a few anti-3, but they were more or less low level, and I don't know how we got matched here, but maybe it was the matchmaking system throwing us a bone after we got several really difficult random wars in a row. So 70 to 41 the final here. If we go ahead and look at their side of the board, we got 2 on all their Town Hall 10s, 1 through 5, and then we 3-starred their number 6. As far as the Town Hall 9s go, perfect all the way down, 3 stars across the board. Many of those 3-starred actually several times. Let's go ahead and look at some attacks. This is one by Drew, our 9.5, excuse me. Lower level Town Hall 10 base has some level 12, defenses and level 8 splash. So, I mean, it's not terribly weak, but the walls are low level and the heroes are just kind of mid-range. So Drew sandwiches this base. He comes at it with golems from multiple sides, and notice the little funnels that are naturally created there for those golems to go ahead and walk down. So once the initial defense is taken out, he's going to go ahead and walk those golems straight down the little lanes here, drop jump spells to meet them, and then he's got wizards just coming in behind, looking really good. Drops his king and queen in the middle there, rage spell for everybody to kind of share. The wizards take out the balloons, and the queen is standing in the rage spell, and she's going to hop onto that dragon right about now. So it's down. And at this point, he's got, his king and golems are soaking up all of the inferno beams, gets into the core here, making quick work of the enemy heroes, and then he's locked onto that town hall. It's going to go down. He's got some back-end balloons coming at this point, and it looks like he was going for like a 2+ strategy here, where if it went well in the core, he might have had enough, but at the same time, he clears out an archer tower over there. A Tesla did pop on the outside, which was unexpected, but at this point, it looks like he was going for 2 stars, and he's brought the minions there to clear out percentage. Let's go ahead, fast forward through the rest of this, as we do have a lot of clearing left to do. Guys, with this new update, the percentage does matter. So instead of, like before the update, he would have left, a long time ago at this point. But he's got, some troops left to see how he can best use them. He goes ahead and drops them and tries to get out a couple more buildings, but ends up with a 67% 2-star. And those percentage points do matter now. In the case of a tiebreaker, it will go to the percentage to see who has done more. So nice work to Drew. Good raid there, my man. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 6. This is an attack by K. Griff. So, he's going to come from the bottom left here. Looks like 5 golem attack, and he's going to bring in wizards behind, create that funnel. Not a whole lot of wizards here, just enough to get that funnel created, and then he's going to stick his newly level 40 queen in there, and he's almost got that king max as well. K-Griff is cruising up the ranks as far as heroes go, so very nice work to him on the farming. In goes the king. Inferno is, locked onto all golems at this point, so the king gets in there. He's going to knock out that queen. She goes down after 3 hits or so, and then the clan castle has locked onto the king as well. So he's going to rage up, get into the core. He triggers a couple bombs there, and then notice the big group of hogs coming in from the left at this point, and its job is going to be to take out defenses and circle around the top while everything is basically tanking for those groups of hogs. So he drops 1 heal spell there. He's got 3 left in the bag. The Infernos are still locked onto golems at this point, so the hogs are working their way into the core. Really nice job. Up top, we got the heal spells down, the hogs working into it. Just not a whole lot of damage going down there. The queen burns her ability on bottom, gets that second Inferno tower taken out to remove that risk. And then the hogs are making their way from the top. And at this point, it's a foregone conclusion that this is going to be a 3-star. That queen's still up at level 40, and the golems are tanking the defenses there on that backside. So really nice raid from K. Griff. This is going to end up being 3 stars for the good guys. We'll watch the rest of this as the hogs kind of cruise around the entire base. The queen takes out the buildings in the core, and it ends up being a clean sweep for K. Griff on this Town Hall 10 base. So nice work, man. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some Town Hall 9 action now, guys. Let's look at number 9. And number 9, I believe, was an attack by Eridan. Yeah, Eridan again. He's popped off like Three six-star wars in a row, but this is going to be a Laloon, and what I really liked about this was the entry. Notice the 4 air defenses across the middle there. 2 of them in the same compartment, and 1 of them kind of over off to the side by the queen. So he's just going to come with a shattered entry here, and he's actually going to create a nice little funnel there with his wizards. Army camp is, ideally placed to get that funnel created, along with one, one builder hut. So this base is literally perfect for a Laloon. So he sends in 2 golems there with a jump spell, slows the CC up with a poison spell. A wizard steps up, knocks out the cannon. That's going to force all those golems straight in between the air defenses. A rage spell gets dropped for his kill squad, and the king and queen basically do some serious work here. Queen's going to go down right now, and the king is taking care of some skellies. The queen takes out a couple air defenses here, it looks like. So down goes 1 air defense, down goes the 2nd air defense, and check out the queen go. She's going to take out this mortar, and then because of that jump spell, she's going to hop the wall here. He's already determined that his mission is accomplished by his kill squad, so he sends in the hounds from all the way across the base, triggering all the traps. Very nice job with that. The queen's going to go ahead and pop that ability and get a 3rd air defense taken out, and now all that it remains is just the 1 air defense on the right side. So the hounds group up on that. It gets taken out very easily by the balloons, and then the balloons have to go back to get that initial Tesla. He does get a little fortunate. It locks onto the golem there for just a minute. The balloons take out that first air sweeper, and then get to that Tesla that they missed in the core. So really nice job to Aridin here. Takes out 3 air defenses on the entry, and then is able to go ahead and Laloon the base for 3 stars. So really nice job, man, to you. Really liked your 2nd raid as well. Awesome job with the 6-star war once again, man. Been really consistent for us. Keep it up. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to number 12. And number 12 was an attack by Maddie late in the war. This was the last one we needed to go ahead and get the clean slate for the Town Hall 9s. And as you can see, there are no bomb positions really on the right side of this map. We do know that the Teslas are in the core there from a previous raid. I believe I hit this earlier in the war and did not scout it properly, basically, so ended up not quite getting it, but Matty goes ahead and corrects on that, and he's able to pick up pretty easy 3-star here. So he just comes in from the left side where all of the bombs are, drops a nice little rage for the kill squad, and then a jump spell that's going to get him into those sweepers. But the first bomb is triggered, then the 2nd bomb is triggered, so that worked out really nice. The clan castle's incoming, and at this point he's going to drop the poison spell, and he's going to get some skeleton traps. He's got both of them triggered at this point. He's got the clan castle. He's killed the archer queen. Like, everything's looking really good. And then he just sends in some back-end hogs there with the giants there for distraction. So really nice job there to Maddie. The queen is locked onto that dragon finally, and she's going to go ahead and get it taken care of. Looking really good. Drag finally goes down, and he's got heal spells on the hogs pretty much the whole time they're standing in it. So tons of hogs left over. The queen is locked onto that town hall, and we'll go ahead and fast forward because this baby's cooked. So nice work, Maddie. 3 stars for the good guys. Once again, we'll go ahead 4x the rest because this is done. So very nice work, man. Love what you did with the entry point, negating all 4 bombs that were over there in those left 2 compartments. So poor base design, but what are you going to do, right? You got to hit what's in front of you. Alrighty-o, let's go ahead and look at the next one. This is going to be number 13, the next one down. This is an attack by Matinho, and I believe this was his first ever AQ walk, so he's going to go ahead and try to play with the big boys, I suppose. Quite a few of our guys have got the AQ walk down pretty well, and then some others of us are still trying to learn it and path that queen appropriately. So Matinho goes ahead and drops her in on top, creates the funnel there with the wizard to force her to the right side. So really nice job doing that. And she starts to take off down the side of the base, and as soon as she steps up here, she's going to get a little Tesla to pop here after the wizard tower goes down. She's going to come back to get that, and that extra DPS forces her to use the ability, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Wanted to save that for the clan castle, but he's going to go ahead and drop in 2 golems here to start his entry on the right side as the queen joins up with the kill squad there. Some wizards on bottom create that bottom portion of the funnel while that golem's locked onto by pretty much everything. And then as soon as that funnel's created, the jump spell goes down. That's going to get those golems going in. Rage spell goes down for that queen. She's going to go ahead and take out some buildings, and then the king locks onto the enemy queen. He's going to go ahead and rage up and get her taken out. Very nice job on the entry there. Actually, King still has his rage ability, but the Queen is taking out the enemy dragon. King's still working. Nothing is shooting him right now because everything's locked onto that golem. But everything looking really, really good. Some hogs come in, just a few trickled in there. He gets one bomb trigger on the left, one bomb trigger on the right. Now the base is clear of bombs, and he's just going to go ahead and send a wave of hogs there from that bottom right to lock onto the first defense buildings here. He's got 2 heals left, so all he has to do is basically make it around the circle. Everything's locked onto his kill squad still, so not a whole lot of attention being paid to his hogs, with the exception of by the enemy Barb King. The bombs are negated, though, at this point. Nothing really left that can harm him. A whole heal spell left, and his Queen at full life to go ahead and get him through this base. So the last heal spell goes down in the middle of the clump of the last defenses here. Everything looking really good. Enemy Barb King wants to pick a fight with the attacking Barb King, and that's one that he is not going to win. Level 12 on level 19, and it does not end well for him. So picking a fight that you can't win there, buddy. Next time. So the hogs hop on the end of the ring. He's got wizards cleaning up the other end of the ring, just like we talked about in our cleanup video. Very nice job to Matinho. Congrats, man, on your first successful AQ walk. So very nice work to you. 3 stars for the good guys. Let's go ahead and check out 2 more raids, guys. Moving on to number 15 next. We're going to go ahead and check out, who are we going to check out here? Let's see. We got Blue Proud. This is this is a sick raid by Blue. This is a better base from the opponent, but still not great. We've got bomb positions that don't really work, and they're also very, very obvious. You can see between the Expos and the Archer Towers on both sides of the map. He just goes ahead and sends in a couple golems here. Nice little spread, and he's going to send in 1 hog that is going to go ahead and do some serious work. The hog does get the lure, unfortunately, but, he's basically left unattended to go ahead and beat on stuff. So nice work with that. Wall breakers go in, open up the wall, and the golems are going to go ahead and redirect into that core. So the rage spell goes down, the Queen takes out both balloons and is locked onto that dragon. And so the King heads in, gets both the bombs triggered on that side, and then the Queen is kind of shooting from over the wall at that King. No big deal, but Wizard kind of backing him up, and his Archer Queen says no. She finally goes down, and at this point, he's got a giant tanking, and he's got Wizards working on that left side, so really nice job with that. He still has 13 hogs left in the bag here. Let's go ahead and see what he does. Check out the jump spell. He's moved it since his troops have gone around to that bottom compartment, and he's just going to walk them in a circle around the base. So the King hops the wall, and they're going to take out 3 more defenses here rather than go ahead and jump into that core where there's nothing in there that he can really take out. So really nice job with the kill squad there, and then sends in basically a 1-finger drop with the last group of hogs, and then sends in a trailing P.E.K.K.A. and Giant there for distraction on that back side. Now check out these hogs and the damage that they do as they roll around the outside here. The Archer Tower, the cannon, the mortar, all of it is shooting at his P.E.K.K.A. and Giant that he drops, so not a lot of incoming damage coming in here. 1 heal spell left, and it's going to go right on top of the Tesla and Expo group, and he's going to go ahead and get those bombs triggered one at a time because he approached it from the proper direction. Just like that, 1 bomb triggered, heals up his hogs to full since it is on an Expo, drops his poison spell. Those skellies don't have a chance because he dropped it in an area that it was a concentrated group of defense, and his hogs are going to be there for quite a while. So beautiful raid from Blue Proud. They finish up on the mortar down south there and then lock onto that King. It looks like, they forget about the King. They're going to hop to the storages, but everything up top is cleared already. The Queen comes into the core. As soon as that King hits one of her girls there, she turns on him and takes him out. The hogs work their way to the bottom, take out the rest of the buildings down there, and that P.E.K.K.A. is just doing work. So very nice addition on that P.E.K.K.A. Awesome job cleaning up, the outside of the base. It hardly had any damage done to it, as you can see, but, efficient for the cleanup, and it worked great for the tanking on that backside. So nice work to Blue. Very nice raid. All right, guys, last raid. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 23. This is an attack by Langbang. Actually, no, not 23. It is 22. Langbang's 23. All right, so Lang with another 6-star war. Awesome job to you, man. That's nice work, and I believe this is the first Valk raid that I've seen from you. I might be mistaken with that, but 1 wizard on each side to go ahead and create the funnel, so efficient work there. Jump spell in the middle to redirect those golems, and then once he gets that funnel created and everything's heading to the middle, he drops all of his Valks, all of his wizards in there. Just absolutely crap ton of troops. He still has 8 Valks left in the bag. Here they go. They're trailed behind the kill squad there to make sure they miss the CC, but they head into the core where a heal spell is waiting for them, just completely wreck the core. I mean, just unbelievable work that they've done in here. Tons of Valkyries in there, lots of golems. Beautiful raid, man. Just kind of everything comes in, and what he's trying to do, you can tell here, is take out all of the air defenses because he's got some back end loons that are ready for this base. So here they come from the top. One recommendation that I have is do not go into the air sweeper first. Probably should have prioritized the other side of this base, and make sure that you drop 2 balloons in onto your each defense building at a minimum. You want to make sure that they actually get the job done as far as getting to the defense buildings and taking them out. Otherwise, that's just a waste of camp space when you send them in and they get shot down. So all in all, it's not going to matter. They do the job here. Lang continues to crush through the rest of this base. Everything locked on his heroes now, and they're doing some tanking for him. As the Valkyries go ahead and catch up from the outside ring there, just doing some cleanup. Just absolute beast, those Valks are. Gotta love them. Anyways, the Kill Squad pushes all the way through the core. The loons are going to finish up the cleanup. Everything looking good. 3 stars for the good guys. Nice work, Lang. 6 stars for you this war. That's going to do it, guys. Very nice war to WHF this time out. We actually came to play, didn't fool around much, and got the job done. Something we've really been missing lately, and we're trying to get back on a winning streak here. So going ahead and taking a look at our current war, we've got a really tough matchup, it looks like, with Forever War. Don't look like they've won a ton of wars, but their bases are really good. Like, we look at their Town Hall 9s, anti 3-star bases, completely maxed out, maxed heroes. And it's like this, all the way down. They've got really good bases, fun design stuff that's going to be great for us to hit. So we're really looking forward to this matchup. Best of luck to them. We're hoping that we can attack another one onto the win streak here and make it 2 in a row. So anyways, guys, that's going to be all for now. Let's go ahead and kick it off here. So yeah, tomorrow, WHF versus Forever War, another Mexican clan. Best of luck to them. For now, this is Powerbang. Signing out till next time, guys. Take care.